Greenland. The name brings visions of rolling green hills, peaceful farmland, maybe even a few palm trees. Okay, maybe not that far. But it definitely doesn't scream blizzards and frozen tundras. Yet when you actually look it up, it's almost entirely covered in ice and snow. So what happened here? Was this just a terrible naming decision or something more clever? Greenland is the world's largest island that's not a continent. It sits between the Arctic and Atlantic Oceans, and about 80% of it is smothered in thick ice sheets. It's home to around 56,000 people, mostly living along the rocky coastline, because the interior is just ice. Ancient glaciers, snow, permafrost, the kind of place where winter isn't a season, it's a lifestyle. Now, let's travel back over 1,000 years to the Viking Age. Meet Erik the Red, a bold, fiery-tempered Norse explorer, exiled from Iceland for committing murder. He wasn't just a warrior, he was also a strategist. After discovering a vast new land, he realized if he wanted to build a colony there, he needed people. And what better way to attract settlers than with a name that sounded inviting? So Erik called it Greenland. Yep, the name was pure marketing. It didn't matter that the landscape was bleak and frozen. What mattered was convincing folks back home it was full of opportunity. Because hey, Iceland 2.0 probably wouldn't have drawn a crowd. The name Greenland gave hope. It promised fertile land, even if the reality was a bit more Arctic. Fast forward to today, and Greenland is still ice cold and ironically named. Climate change is melting its glaciers faster than ever, revealing ancient secrets, buried terrain, and a history that includes not only Viking explorers, but Inuit communities who've lived here long before Erik arrived. Here's the funny part. Iceland, the place everyone assumes is frozen, is actually pretty green. It's full of lush valleys, geothermal hot springs, waterfalls, and mossy hillsides. So technically, Iceland and Greenland should probably swap names. That's not just confusing, it's practically historical trolling. So was Erik the Red a con man or a genius? Maybe both. His branding decision shaped the identity of an island for centuries, and all it took was a name and a little Viking persuasion. Want more weird twists from history? Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's explore more strange stories that prove the past was anything but boring.